to the 7th annual Vic Chesnutt Songwriter of the Year Awards. We're glad to have you with us tonight. I am Blair Dorminey. I'll be emceeing along with Paul Matthews. And we're glad to have you downtown here in the world famous 40 Watt Club. And how many, grateful to 40 Watt for being, this has become our new home here. And it worked very well for us last year, and we're excited to be back at the 40 Watt. We're glad to have you here to help us recognize and celebrate the creative talents of local songwriters. Leading off the performances tonight is Caroline Herring, who is also part of this year's awards judging team. We have 5 judges. And we'll also be hearing from Elijah Johnston, who was last year's Vic Chesnutt Songwriter of the Year Award winner. And he'll be doing a couple of songs for us. And then the climax of the evening will be the 5 finalists for this year's award. And those are Cardinal Chavis, Dylan Lofton, Aaron Lovett, Avery Draught, and Trevor Wiggins, also known as Trevi. So.
And of course, the finale will be the big reveal of which of those 5 finalists is the winner of the 2023 Vic Chesnutt Songwriter of the Year Award. And that's going to include the presentation of a $1,500 check from the Classic City Rotary Club. And of course, as we will mention a couple of times, the Vic Award winner also gets a great radio promotion and PR package from Team Claremont, our headliner sponsor, and they also get some recording time from Amplify at Nucci Space. And the other finalists are not left out. They each get a $250 check in recognition of their great work. And we're also excited that the recording from tonight's show is going to eventually be reworked and featured on New South Showcase, thanks to Caroline Aiken and WUGA.
Well, the Vic Chesnutt Award continues to grow from year to year, and we're very proud of the progress we're making. We have a kickoff event annually at Hendershots. You can follow us online by Facebook and Instagram. Let's see, what else do we have? I don't know about TikTok. Do we have TikTok? Yeah. And so a variety of social media. We're also very pleased to be able to work with a great team of UGA marketing students who took on our social media this year. And PR is a service learning experience. They did a great job with showcasing our judges, our finalists, and the program, along with our music business intern, Marissa Jones. The MBUS program is also handling the recording of tonight's show, and UGA students have also produced our new Angel Vic t-shirt in the back. You can get one of those for $10. So be sure to check in with Laura back in the back.
We also wanted to mention that this year we are trying to grow a little bit greener, and we did not print out program handouts for tonight, but those are online as a PDF, and there are QR codes that you can scan both on the table decorations here at the front and also on the poster that's over in the corner. The yellow poster there also has the QR code. So if you're curious to see or want to be able to access the program, please take a look at that. Okay, well, you have many more great things other than hearing from Blair and me tonight, and so we're eager to get moving forward with that. So we want to go ahead and invite Caroline Herring to come on forward. She is our featured performer tonight, and as you will hear, yes, give it up for Caroline here. She is an acclaimed folk singer, songwriter, musician. She's based in Atlanta. She's a regular at Eddie's Attic in Decatur, and she's played many national and international festivals, including the Austin City Limits Music Festival, Merle Fest, and the Newport Folk Festival. She's recorded 8 albums and is best known for her historical story songs. And she, I believe, just got finished participating in the Black Legacy Project in Atlanta last month. So we are really excited to have her as our featured performer for our Vic Chesnutt Songwriter of the Year show tonight. So please give a warm welcome to Caroline Herring.
My name is Caroline Herring, and I want to start tonight with a song dedicated to the woman who basically pursued me until I said yes to come to this wonderful event. And I had such a blast listening to all the entries and helping to choose the finalists tonight, and am thrilled to be playing at this historic club. So thanks for having me. This is a song about one of Eudora Welty's most famous short stories, A Worn Path, about a woman named Phoenix Jackson. It's called Traveling Shoes. Tie my traveling shoes, tie my traveling shoes, tie my traveling shoes, give me something I can use, won't you tie my traveling shoes? Shadow of the pine, in the shadow of the pine, in the shadow of the pine, she sways from side to side in the shadow of the pine. Tie my traveling shoes, tie my traveling shoes, tie my traveling shoes, give me something I can use, won't you tie my traveling shoes? Lady, won't you please, kind lady, won't you please, lady, won't you please, go down upon your knees, kind lady, won't you please, and tie my traveling shoes, tie my traveling shoes, tie my traveling shoes, give me something I can use, won't you tie my traveling shoes? Ease down slow, won't you ease down slow, ease down slow, got so many miles to go, won't you ease down slow, and tie my traveling shoes, tie my traveling shoes, tie my traveling shoes, give me something I can use, won't you tie my traveling shoes? Went up to the mountain and I came back a wise woman. Went to the river, came back wiser still. Only to see yours dear to me as the air I breathe. Won't you meet me at that mattress on the hill? Stuffed your mattress and wove your sheets, patched your blanket piece by piece. If the Lord had granted me a choice, I'd have held up my hand. We ground the corn, molded lard, and lie. Had 10 children to watch for die. I'll stand beside you when you meet the promised land. Because I went up to the mountain and I came back a wise woman. Went to the river, came back wiser still. Only to see yours dear to me as the air I breathe. Won't you meet me at that mansion on the hill? We danced to a fiddle on a Saturday night and chopped the cotton before daylight. The sun don't go down on a poor man's woes. But my love, if you don't meet the so much to Caroline for suggesting me for this. And thanks to Blair, and thanks to Jim White for coming out. This song is called Camilla. It's from my album of the same name, about a woman named Marion King who lived in Albany in the summer of 1962 during the Albany movement. And she was badly beaten when she visited a friend's daughter at a jail outside of Albany in Camilla. Mama, sweet mama, where are you going with all your babies in that casserole? I'm going to the jailhouse in Camilla, Georgia, to see a woman and ask for her parole. Sweet mama, why are you beaten? Why are your babies scattered on the ground? The sheriff slapped me and then he struck me down. He kept on kicking till I blacked out. And this old Georgia town's knocked me from my feet, and I see a blue-eyed devil looking down at me. Mama, sweet mama, why did you do it? Why did you not move back into the crowd? Ella May was watching from the jailhouse window. I had to show her I was proud. And this old Georgia town's knocked me from my feet, and I see a blue-eyed devil looking down at me. And this old Georgia town's knocked me from my feet, and I see a blue-eyed devil looking down at me. Mama, sweet mama, what's happened to you? Your pregnant body standing so tough. My unborn baby is no longer. Now I'm a lawyer. Is that enough? Is that enough? Is that enough? Thank you. So this next song is about Walter Anderson, who was a Mississippi Gulf Coast artist who often rode to the border islands off of the coast, especially Horn Island, where he would go for weeks at a time in his rowboat, and he would draw and paint and frolic and write by day and sleep under his boat at night. And he was a prolific painter, and he liked nature so much more than people. And he had a shack on the mainland, and his wife would go try to find him, and he would leave notes. Once he'd gone to New Orleans on his bike. Once he'd gone to China on his bike. And when he died, she went in and found thousands of pieces of artwork in this shack. And he had also painted the walls, and they were of his favorite things: sunrise, day, sunset, and night, with Mother Mississippi going up the fireplace. This is called Tales of the Islander. Can you hear that okay? Tales of the Islander, tales of you and me, floating on our raft down the Mother Mississippi. Caught myself a fever, took a hospital stay, tied some sheets together, crawled down, and was on my way. I was on my way. Let's take to the water and let our bodies roam free. No more taste or smell, no hear nor see. Then greet the morning star as we dance along the beach. Embrace this mighty sunrise as the cranes fly to meet it. Cranes rise to meet it, birds call to meet it. They call to me, they call so deep. I gotta feel it all, no time for sleep, no time at all. When they call to me, they call so deep. I gotta feel it all, no time for sleep, no time at all. We found a paradise and its own garden gate. Adam in a hat on a rowboat, phosphorescence in the wake. The squall has passed and we're tied to the decay, but one day may the hurricanes come and carry us away. Carry us away. Waves call to me. They call to me, they call so deep. I gotta feel it all, no time for sleep, no time at all. When they call, ooh, they call to me, they call so deep. I gotta feel it all, no time for sleep, no time at all. Give me a sunset of lilac, gold, and green gray skies. I'll give you spirals and zigzag lines. It's a magic hour of a halcyon day, and all mankind stands there barely awake. And womankind. Full moon rising o'er all of nature's powers, stars just observers, zinnias and moonflowers. We could bathe in the Nella of the Gulf Stream, prowl like cats in the night, then transform like moths in a chrysalis of light. Chrysalis of light. Moths call to me. They call to me, they call so deep. I gotta feel it all, no time for sleep, no time at all. When they call, ooh, they call to me, they call so deep. I gotta feel it all, no time for sleep, no time at all. When they call, when they call, oh, when they call. is a 2-song medley. You know, the powers that be out in this audience, one cool thing that people do is, and you probably have done it, is have a theme and bring in the songwriters of your choice and let them work on that theme and have them produce work from that theme, record it, have them tour behind it. It's super fun. And if well supervised, it all works out well. And I did this in 2012 in England for the Cecil Sharp Project. Cecil Sharp, we know him as Cecil, came to the United States in the early 20th century. He was 70 years old, he was a vegetarian, he had asthma, and he traversed Appalachia thanks to John and Olive Campbell, who brought him in, and with his 23-year-old assistant, Maud Carpelese. And they hand-wrote, recorded 2,500, 3,000 songs. Now, he was an Englishman, and he loved songs about love and death and songs from England. And of course, English immigrants weren't the only ones in Appalachia. There were many other types of people, and he didn't really want their songs. Especially did not want the missionary songs. Did not want any gospel songs because they were destroying all of the songs that he knew and loved. So this first song we wrote, and it's about his first day, his first night in Meadows of Dan, Virginia, and it's words from his diary. And then the second song is about a little boy who at age 3 was killed in a mountaintop removal mining accident. And his family lived in a similar area, and the newspaper report said that the mom read him stories and rocked him to sleep, Jeremy Davidson, and they didn't know that trucks on the ridge above were widening roads for bigger trucks, and they accidentally pushed a 1,000-pound boulder over the side of the ridge at 2 in the morning, and of course it crushed their small trailer. And they all survived except for Jeremy, and they settled with the coal company under the condition they never speak publicly of his death again. So that's called Black Mountain Lullaby. So, a medley about the same place. Where are the adder's tongue, cowslips and oxeye and green winged orchids? I'm taking delight in the Appalachian wildflowers that are familiar. There are no banks of primroses, no willow trees, but of all sweet William they sing. And Sweet William was an old folk song. Growing and guarding and spinning and weaving in this midsummer night, dream hospitable people in primitive houses with small holes for windows, rose bay and ruined sourwood trees, but of all sweet William they sing. We'll pick a fine specimen, brightest and best and most gather round my table, say grace with me. In my little trailer in the mountains of West County, grief is mine forever, sadness my story. Down in Inman Howler, in the mountains of West County. Bye, baby, baby, bye, little baby, bye, bye. Bye, baby, baby, bye, little baby, bye, bye. Mountain tops are made of 1,000-pound boulders that roll down the hills and onto our shoulders. Lord, let me bear it for safekeeping. Lord, let me shield it from my dearest Jeremy. Oh, bye, baby, baby, bye, little baby, bye, bye. Bye, baby, baby, bye, little baby, bye, bye. Mama will rock you till you're sleeping. Angels will hold you in their keeping. Powerful men will make their money. Your name will live here in the mountains of West County. Oh, bye, baby, baby, bye, little baby, bye, bye. 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 My little baby, bye, bye. Thank you. You know, I had always heard this was a big rock club. I think they're mistaken. I think it's a listening room. A listening room with great sound. Okay. This song's about my grandmother, Eleanor, who grew up in Texas and in Costa Rica. And after college, she was one of the first women to go to Tulane Medical School, where she met my grandfather, actually at a, as it was then called, an insane asylum in Mississippi. And for different reasons, she didn't finish and he did. And they found my grandfather Depression-era work in Hazelhurst, Mississippi. And that's why I'm from Mississippi. And She loved to go back to New Orleans a lot. They had 5 girls. She would sketch their feet, trace their feet on paper and go buy them shoes. She would take the train, which then ran straight from Hazelhurst to New Orleans. And my youngest aunt says that grandmother would say she dreamt in Spanish. This is called Abuelita. I'm sorry. I should have known why I love driving through the cactus fields or wearing white leather gloves, admiring the Virgin as she stands upon the moon, waltzing behind the second line, harmonizing the gospel tunes. Abuelita, underneath the trees of Costa Rica and her dark short seas. They won't tell me about you, they don't want me to see. Abuelita, you're just like me. I do not have your mind, nor your body, nor your circumstance and time, but I feel something rising up through me like a song. It's fragile and lovely, it's powerful and strong. Abuelita, underneath the trees of Costa Rica and her dark short seas. They won't tell me about you, they don't want me to see. Abuelita, you're just like me. Oh, grandmother, did you have to say? Sometimes life it just turns out that way. Waiting for a boy, waiting for a train, waiting on something to make you feel again. All of the girls lined up the stairs, dressed like queens and princesses with jewels in her hair, wrapped up in the old furs you gave to us that night. We were the midnight fireworks, we blazed in a New Year's sky. Abuelita, underneath the trees of Costa Rica and her time for a couple more. I'll say again how thrilling it was to listen to all of them. It was a little overwhelming. We were told we had about 60 songs to listen to. But once I started listening, I just thought, man, what a great place this is. It's just not like this everywhere, where dozens and dozens of people send in their well-produced songs and their lyrics that evoke images and take you to a place. And so many of the songs evoked strong images that take you somewhere, which is part of a great song, I guess. So this song should take you back, I don't know where. It takes me back to the time I read a book by a man named Lawrence Levine, and it told about the dozens. And I told somebody recently, I can't really sing this song much anymore because I'm not a girl like I used to be. But the dozens, I liked that game that I read about, where people insulted each other and talked about each other's mamas as a means of, the book said, steeling themselves, making each other stronger to face much harsher conditions outside of that game. I had a few more questions I never knew to ask. You were feeling downhearted the last time we parted, with the shock of the white hair. Life has changed a lot, you know, and I'm kinda scared of that. It bottoms out in seconds flat. You said you had a good friend. He died so needlessly, knocked over by a garbage truck. They threw him down, then they picked him up, and your son was back home again. Your little boy and his children, fighting off a mean disease that's killing off his faculties. Tell me a little joke, let's play the dozen. Say something about my mama in a veiled quadrille round. I'm just a white girl from a segregated town, and I'm looking for some answers that I haven't found. I remember Memphis like it was yesterday, in a Ford station wagon, so full of us it was dragging. With your books in our grasping hands, we heard you speak, we made our plans to hoist the flag and rule the world. All the hopes we had unfurled. Tell me a little joke, let's play the dozens. Say something about my mama in a veiled quadrille round. I'm just a white girl from a segregated town, and I'm looking for some answers that I haven't found. I want to be just like you. I want to love first, I do. Look people in the eye, make them feel good, then I'll make them think just like you would. You're off on a night stroll down the Capitol Boulevard. You were emboldened in another son of this grand nation. content. But you're floating with the butterflies, soaring with the seagulls, or the eagle as he takes the skies. Let's eat some democratic soup and Eastern market cheese, meals with you and Cornelia were my most precious memories. I don't know what the hell to do. Please give me a little tap. Tell me I can take it, that I won't bottom out in seconds flat. All right, I'm going to leave out as I came in with another Mississippi writer for Judy Long. This one is about Larry Brown's novel Faye, which the song is called Song for Faye. She steps out of her father Joe's dirt floor shack in North Mississippi and heads out into quite a book. And early on in the book, she feels that a rabid dog is going to attack her, and she goes inside a country church and I saw Mount Zion Primitive Baptist Church coming in today. That was so pretty. She goes in and there's a kitchen, maybe food from Wednesday night supper. She eats, she falls asleep. She wakes up again to go out into the rest of the book. But on her way out, she goes up to the altar in the sanctuary, and she only got $2. She pulls out one, puts it in the plate, and heads out with her purse on her shoulder. Thank you for inviting me and being such a nice audience, and for hosting such a marvelous competition. Sun comes up in the morning, see that sunrise forming, all the pretty colors shining down on the water. I don't know about heaven, but I put in my dollar. Let's see what it buys me, rest and a little dinner, walking down the highway, thirsty for some water. Men keep looking my way, wonder what they're wanting. I don't know about heaven, but I put in my dollar. Mister, what you show me, don't think I'm not learning. Maybe it's my brother, always tried to save us. Maybe it's my daddy, he ain't good for nothing. I don't know about heaven, but I put in my dollar. Don't you try and stop me till I get where I'm going. Watching all the women making sense of living, all their little babies, aren't we supposed to have them? I don't know about heaven, but I put in my dollar. Answers for the taking, now that I'm a woman. Sun comes up in the morning, see that sunrise forming, all the pretty colors shining down on the water. I don't know about heaven, but I put in my dollar. I don't know about heaven, but my purse is on my shoulder. I don't know about heaven, but my purse is on my shoulder. Thank you so much.